hole with the black beast. This ain't black gold, this is black silver. Commitment to excellence, we deliver.
Physical guy. So he tried to physically beat you up, which is fun to watch. He's not there yet. He's still too high when he's coming out of the stance. But he's, I love the enthusiasm. He wants to get after you.
6'5", 330. There's been a lot of talk about just how good this Raider front five might be as the year progresses. Here's Murray, cut down right at the line. Good push that time from Green Bay up front and Dean Lowry. Murray, who played in the Pro Bowl, was an alternate after we had a season where he was the second leading rusher in the AFC. Talking to the tape trainer, he said, this year I want to try and earn that trip to the Pro Bowl. He feels like he's stronger and has the stamina to carry him through the season.
That is the end of the first quarter. A year ago was making those catches routinely. And it's the preseason, but you like to see a big play. Nicely done, well blocked up front. Gave Carr a lot of time. He was able to find Roberts in the middle of the field. And the throw is where it had to be. Roberts didn't come down with that catch.
He was 15 yards per catch last year, led the Raiders. It would appear there are 4 jobs already spoken for in the wide receiver corps. There's one probably left available. And 3rd and 14. Carr, receiver screen for Roberts. They're going to try and see if he can let it out. And he is dropped at the 45, and a flag flies as well.
Going against the Raiders. They're going to kick this one. They'll decline it.
There's the confirmation.
Pass interference. Offense number 15. Penalty decline. Result of the play. 4th down.
Bill Vinovich, our referee, well, one of the...
Well done by Nate Allen.
He had the interception, almost 2 of them last week.
Should have.
Held the line there. Remember, he was the starter and a big free agent pickup a year ago before he got hurt. Here is the pitch to Murray. Gets out across the 30-yard line and a pickup of 6 for the Tay-Train.
At the 10-minute mark.
The daily starter for the Raiders.
Yeah, I was going to say that this is the 10-minute mark here, and this got the first team offense, which you like to see into the second quarter, and give them more reps, especially given the way they kind of sputtered here a little bit.
Yeah, get the sense they would like to at least establish a lengthy drive here.
It's an 8-man front. Let's see what he does.
Holmes to the bottom of the screen.
Oh,
this
like
is
that.
Murray. Nice block up front. Olawale leading the way. And he's got the first down. 5 more on the game, running right behind that front 3 that we talked about at the top of the show.
Yep. There's Osamele right there. Well, there's a lot of Olawale, there's a bunch of Olies in there. But that's a nice job. Lee Smith does a nice job on the backside. That's what you want to see. You want to see good physical football. Just get after them.
Osemele, Olawale, oh my, on those blocks. There you go, man. That'll get him another set of downs. Solid rollout. They'll dump it off to Tywan Jones. Love his speed in the open field, but that was covered well by Joe Thomas, the linebacker.
Yeah, he saw that. I mean, the Packers run this play to death, so he better see it. Yeah, they're going to sneak him back underneath. You're going to see Tywan Jones sneak back underneath. Thomas is right there. Sets up his 2nd and long.
Marcel Reese is now into the game, and Reese will line up looking like a tight end on the right side of the line. With the injury to Gabe Holmes last week, which may sideline him for the season, it's going to be interesting to see if they stick with the 3 tight ends, and when Reese returns from his suspension, how they utilize him. Looking deep for Cooper. Demarius Randall, who had a pick 6 to help beat the Raiders a year ago, gets the interception here and then returns it 43 yards. And then dumps it off for Reese. It's back to the original line of scrimmage, and it's 4th down.
So you're dropping 7 guys deep, or 5 guys
2 guys deep, 5 guys under that with a little deeper drop, and you're just going to dump it back underneath. And punctuate this 2-minute drive with some points.
66 yards of total offense here in the first half for this first team unit. Carr is 8 for 11 with 36 yards through the air and the 1 INT. 4 receivers, including Rivera, the tight end. Carr looking for Holmes down the far sideline. He tried the one-hand grab, incomplete.
What I like about this right here in this situation, Green Bay goes with a lot of man coverage. They believe in pressuring those receivers, and they're only rushing 4, but the coverage there was really pretty darn good. It's a good job out there by Quentin Rawlings.
Cooper one leg to the left. They'll run the draw with Wally spinning out to about the 34. The clock will continue to run down to 1:30 to go after a 6-yard gain. No huddle here for the Raiders.
Snap it. And 2 guys didn't get off in time.
Now the Packers will call a TO.
Second charge timeout. Green Bay. 30-second timeout.
So this is where you like to see a young quarterback be in control of the situation. It's his 3rd year. He's been around the block a few times. You know, he went to the Pro Bowl a year ago. You know all the upside that he has. You like to see just how far he's...
But you're struggling with the Semele and Olawale. We'll get to that by game 4.
Way too many
That'll take care of the first half of play here at Lambeau Field. The Packers 7, the Raiders 3. Remember, JT's got a terrific story on Charles Woodson coming up at halftime. He'll be back with all of our halftime festivities right after this. It's preseason football on the Raiders television network, and now down to Nicole.
All right, thank you, Beth. Jack, you look at your defense after a slow start. They adjusted. What adjustments were made?
Pads down, getting off blocks. I mean, it's really pretty simple. They weren't doing anything. It's a preseason game. They were running stretches and bootlegs, pretty simple stuff. So we settled down, played a little better.
You kept your starters out there longer than expected. Was that by design or feel of the game?
Yeah, just a feel. I felt like we needed to work. We got better as the first half went on. And, you know, it's a good learning example or experience for some of the younger guys.
All right, thank you, Jack. Back up to you, Beth.
Thank you, Nicole. 7-3, Packers on top in this second preseason.
Autumn win, baby. It's the Oakland Raiders. Get your mouthpiece. You in the black hole with the black